This is where I'm from, this is where it started. This is what becomes of the broken-hearted.
Oh, bonjour, mi man de Nishnaabemdaa Noongo. The quack ninjiwaj, the quack ninjiwaj. The quack ninjiwaj. This tamna, the quack ninjiwaj. The quack ninjiwaj. Ow. The quack zidewaj, gae. The quack zidewaj. Kendon na zid? Zid? Ninj? Zid? The quack ninjiwaj. The quack ninjiwaj. Who? The quack zidewaj. Gae. The quack zidewaj. Ow. Gynnes tamna. The quack ninjiwaj. The quack zidewaj gae. Ow. How going to gi deo sig minch kaunug? Ashke minch kaunug. Minch kaunug. Going to gi deo sig minch kaunug. Mi gaj the quack ninjiwaj yan. Now going to gi deo sig minch kaunug. Now minwan we jagnashim. So the quack ninjiwaj means I have cold hands. And if you want to say your hands are freezing or frozen, you would say mishquak ninjiwaj. Mishquak ninjiwaj. My hands are frozen. So that's a word you can use for frostbitten. So mishqua has to do with being frozen. Mishquak ninjiwaj. Mishquak ninjiwaj, I have frozen hands. And it works the same for feet as well. Mishquak zidewaj. Mishquak zidewaj, I have frozen feet. Now, just a little side note for you there. So the ka part on that word having to do with being cold. So ka means to be cold to the touch. ka means cold to the touch. And these parts of words you'll hear in different Nishnaabemdaa words having to describe certain things. So ka having to do with coldness. So ka sin means like a cold wind. Ka sin describes that. So another example related to that would be bois sin. Bois, as you know, means warm or getting warm. Bois sin would be a warm wind. So ka sin, bois sin. There's lots of words ending in sin having to do with wind. Just another side note for you there. And another word we did this week was dekidie shin. Dekidie shin. And that deke on the front has to do with cold again. That deke or deka, it's in various words. Dekidie shin. So deke having to do with cold. Die, as you know, D is the butt. And shin having to do with sitting or lying. So dekidie shin means he or she has a cold butt from sitting on something. So maybe if you go to the hockey game, the bleachers are cold, you would say dekidie shin. Dekidie shin. I have a cold butt from sitting on something. And the fun word we did on Friday was weedgom shin gojing. Weedgom shin gojing. And that means dance with me outside. There's a little reference to a movie called Dance Me Outside, which was filmed in and around Wasauksing when I was a kid. And a lot of friends and relatives and people from the community are in that movie. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's a pretty good movie. Kind of heavy, but not for kids. But Dance Me Outside is that movie. So the word we did, well, the phrase we did on Friday was weedgom shin agojing. So weedgom means dance with somebody. Weedgom. That's one of those transitive verbs we've talked about. And we've also mentioned that with those verbs, if you put a shin on the end, you're telling someone to do it to you or with you. So weedgom shin would be dance with me. Telling someone to dance with you. Weedgom shin. And gojing, as you know, means outside. So weedgom shin gojing, dance me outside. Aho, misa you. Mi gwach gonna wab the meg, Nishnaabemdaa Noongo.
This is going out to those that parted from a life so young it was barely started. This is going out to the mamas crying 'cause the sun's gone home with the angels flying.